We're here. I don't know why it's not showing us.
Oh.
Here we go. Sorry. I was trying to pull us back up on the screen. I'm like, where are we? Good morning,
difficulties. Good morning, Bridget. Good morning, Marcy. Everybody who's out there watching, good morning. I'm back. I got my hairs cut. I got my friends here. Followed me from Oregon. And we're good to go.
What did you eat there, Chrissy? I want to know.
Mostly crap, really. I mean, we really wanted seafood, and for whatever reason, we did get crab cakes the first night, but then we went back the second night because they were really good, and they were like, thank you, Marcy. And they were like, we're all out. Do you have any clam chowder? No, we don't have any. Good morning, Gigi, from the garden. Ooh, you should see all the stuff growing in my yard, Gigi. We've been doing really good over here. I've been eating strawberries like nobody's business. And good morning, Barb, if you're listening. So we had the crab cakes, they were good. We finally did get the clam chowder, which was really good. But other than that, like, it was just, you know.
I just had
restaurants, and, you know. I did dance a little.
At a bar?
The hotel had a bar in it, and they had live music, and they had a band, older people, well, I say older, my age, and they played country rock and some older rock, and they were really pretty good. And the one girl, I think she was married to somebody in the band, because she was in strawberries. No, there's not enough for me and everybody. I have to eat them all. So far, the birds haven't bothered them, but the mulberries, I've started picking the mulberries. So excited about the mulberries. But she got up and she was like trying to get people to dance, and my girlfriend wouldn't do it. And I was like, oh, well, I'll dance. What the heck? I'll never see these people again, probably. But so I was dancing, and that was fun. And Sasquatch was everywhere. They had Sasquatch mugs, and the mugs were $25. I will not spend $25 for a mug. I don't care if he was on there and Sasquatch was naked. Well, he was naked, but I don't care. I'm not paying $25 for it. Mulberry tastes between, in my opinion, between a blueberry and a raspberry.
Yep, so I agree.
They're not real sweet, but they're very tasty. And but they're very little. Like, these are like little. So last year was the first time I picked them, and you pick them, and I have to fight the birds to pick them, okay? So I threw them in a bag in the freezer to get enough to make something. Well, what I didn't do, which I learned through trial and error, is to take the stems off before I throw them in the freezer. So when I finally was going to make something last year, I took out all these frozen berries, and they're trying to cut that little stem off, which was dumb. Good morning, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
So this year I'm cutting the stems off before I throw them in the freezer. But then what I did with it, I took the mulberries, frozen, mixed it with some sugar and some vanilla, put it in the bottom of a greased pan, and then I made a cake mix and just poured it on the top.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. It was so good. But probably enough to make like one, and then that's it. But
You'll have to
it was a very nice time. There was no crazies on the airplane, which I was very happy about, because like a mulberry crumble. Hold on,
I got over here for Marionberry season one year.
Oh, look at those strawberries, Gigi. Well, there was a lot of big Marionberry. What did they have? They had a Marionberry drink.
Yep, Marionberry, all sorts of
sangria.
Stuff.
I think it had sangria. I think it
had. And Marionberry pie and Marionberry muffins and Marionberry milkshakes. That is the Oregon State berry, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, they had it everywhere. Is it like a cranberry? It kind of reminded me of a cranberry.
No, it's it's shaped like a blackberry, and I would say, so you had a taste of some?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay, yeah, it looks like the color when you see it, it looks like it should be a cranberry, but a little darker.
Yeah.
It's actually a berry like a blackberry. And
Okay.
so it's, how do I describe it? I don't know. I've got a Marionberry freaking pudding ring from Albertsons sitting in my kitchen. I get them all the time. I'd say it's like a blackberry, but less tart. And maybe it's just because I always get it sweetened. But
Yeah.
it's the Oregon thing, and
yeah, it was all over out there. Yeah,
it is all over across the entire state.
it's a very pretty state. Yeah, I'm fighting the birds for the mulberries right now. It's a very pretty state. Portland was a little disappointing, but that's okay. We weren't there that long. But the drives on the coast were great, and the drives inside were great. And we had a Subaru, which was really good on gas. It was a big Subaru too. I was kind of surprised how good on gas it was, but the gas was expensive.
Yeah,
the gas is expensive in Oregon for one main reason, and people don't realize this when they come here, and that is that we as Oregonians have voted to put a tax on our gasoline to improve our roadways. It goes directly to the roadways.
Oh, that's
And
okay.
that way the people who are driving on the roads are paying the tax for the roads, because a large part of our state goes motorless. They are walkers, they are bicyclists.
Yeah.
We are avid bicycling.
Yeah. Oh, bicycles were all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, they were.
So
no, it was very pretty. It was very nice to see. So my girlfriend used to travel with her husband, and he passed about 1.5 years ago, or almost 2 years now. And they used to travel all over. And since he passed, she hasn't really done much traveling. So she wants me to be her new traveling companion. Well, I really love my house and my home. I love being home. I love tinkering. I love crafting and gardening. So I told her I don't mind, but 4-day limit, 5 tops, because I can't be away from the little girl that long, and Tilly and Venus, even though she drives me nuts. 5 days, I'm done. I need to get back home, and and then I usually take a day off after just to get everything situated again. But it was nice to travel a little bit, and it was fun, and it was very relaxing, and we laughed. We're very silly. We're just very silly. And
there are lots of things to be silly about in this state. We are the weird state. You're going to see things sitting on the side of the road, sculptures, and giant, like we have giant people out here make giant. And when I say giant, I'm like 12-foot tall, giant metal colored flowers that they paint and they put out in their fields.
They had giant wooden shoes at the Tulip Festival, which, oh yeah, Gigi and Billy too. Yes. Anyway, but I'm sure he missed me. I'm sure he didn't, but I'm sure he did. But
yeah, he talked about you at the last early bird. He couldn't.
He's making an alibi, if you don't know. Okay.
You need to make him get in that chair and sell for you when you're out of town.
I know. I think he would be great at it. I really do. Because when he wants to be, he can be very funny. But
I say that all the time too.
He's very quiet, and but anyway, so we just had a good time, and we're the new Thelma and Louise, and it works really well. She drives, I read the navigator, and it works out good. We only got lost once, and it wasn't that bad. We figured it out right away. But anyway, so I'm glad you're all here. I'm glad Wendy's with us today. We haven't seen Wendy in a whole heck of a long time.
Yeah.
And Caroline has been busy. I've been watching hers and her videos and that. So we're so glad that you're all here to sell with us today. I have a show and tell, and then Caroline has a show and tell, and then we're gonna get started. So I'll show my show and tell, so then Caroline can show hers, and then we'll do the logistics. You know, we have to do that. We know, you know it. You probably all recite it like the Pledge of Allegiance with us, but it's okay. We have to do it. So here's my show and tell. So we went to the Tulip Festival, and it's 1,000 acres of tulips. Okay, I mean, gorgeous. I didn't realize they were grown right in the ground. I didn't know that, you know. So if you're a bride and you live in Oregon, you got to get pictures in that. You got to do it when the tulips are blooming because it's just fabulous. So we decided to take the tour, which is 40 minutes, and they take you down every single row. Well, there it is. Guess who popped up on the tour? He was right there. And we went around the corner, and he was right there. And I had to take a picture of him because I couldn't leave the state. He was everywhere, everywhere. He was in the airport. I wanted to buy a T-shirt, but it was $36. I just can't do it. I cannot do it, kids. I can't. But anyway, so that's my show and tell. He's taking a walk through the tulips. He's tiptoeing through the tulips. That's what he's doing. So it was just very funny because my girlfriend thought I was joking when I said, you're in the Bigfoot, this is the arena here. And she thought I was joking until I pulled it up on the map, on the navigating map, that our hotel was surrounded by sightings. But anyway, so we had a lot of fun. So let's see, is Caroline back? Caroline, you have a show and tell?
Yeah, so Maria and I were talking the other day because we like to watch Danielle's channel. If you guys don't know, follow Danielle, go watch her little shorts. But Danielle has like different chicken videos. And Maria got gifted all these different chicken eggs. And I asked her about it because they're all different colors. And I asked her if they tasted different. And she kind of described each and every one with, to me, how they tasted. But I actually kind of like I bought some brown eggs too, like her. And I actually kind of like those better than the regular eggs. Now, my family thinks that the brown eggs taste the same, but I don't know. I just think they taste a little better than the white shell eggs that you normally buy.
When we had chickens, ours gave us brown eggs, and the brown eggs to me felt like the yolks were richer to me. That's right. What I thought. But what about those red ones? Who gives the red ones?
The red. Well, here Maria.
I've never seen them.
Well,
Danielle, if you know, pop it in the chat. Which one gives the red ones?
I watch a channel called the Cog Hill. Yeah, Cog Hill Farms. Wow, my brain just shut down. And they raise a lot of different chickens, and they talk about, during different videos, they talk about different the different colors coming from different birds, and they talk about which birds give the darker eggs and which birds, but I cannot remember, and I don't even remember which video, but I do enjoy watching them. They're a small family farm, and they have a couple of cows and a couple of emus and goats, and then they have chickens and pigs and turkeys and Red Island chickens. Sorry.
Red Island chickens. Okay.
Red Island red. Yeah. Or Red
Island. I don't buy the red one. I've never seen the red ones in a regular store. Maybe the Whole Foods might have.
Is the Rhode Island red the same thing, Danielle? I might be wrong.
Well, Maria told me that the red shell yolks, she said they're very dense and they're heavy, but they're easy to peel when you boil them. So, but I agree with what Geneva says, that they're good for baking. So, yeah.
Sometimes they're called Easter eggers when they give the different colored eggs. My grandfather raised Araucana chickens, and they laid green eggs. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say that the green eggs are lower in cholesterol. That's what I heard when I was a kid from my grandparents.
I do miss our chickens. Even if we only had 3, I would love to have 3 chickens just walking around the yard and picking up the bugs and stuff. But I'd love to have chickens again.
I found a song called Fishing for Chickens. And if you guys ever go find it, you can find it on YouTube. I'm 90% sure you can find it on YouTube. But it's called Fishing for Chickens. And it's hilarious.
All right, I wrote it down. There's just so much to watch out there. I just can't possibly watch it all. It just,
Right.
So
I watch as much as I'm interested in, and I am to the point where I have nothing to watch and I'm getting bored. Hey, Billy.
Geneva, we have a lot of birds in our backyard, and I'm picking up feathers all the time, and I'm using them in crafts too. That's funny. But yes, we miss our chickens. I miss them. They were fun.
Peacocks. Grandfather had peacocks too.
Oh, peacocks would be fun.
They're fun. They're loud, but they're fun.
They are. My girlfriend
has it too.
What are those other ones that you can get that make a lot of noise? My girlfriend had them. Guinea hens.
Guinea hens. Grandfather had guineas too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. Every spring I walk through the Grange, our local feed stores, and there's chicks, and I'm like, oh no.
We had turkeys too. We had 2 turkeys. Okay, I gotta tell this quick story. I just can't. I think I told it before, but I just have to tell you.
There was a guide dog.
Oh my gosh. So Billy and I ran a hunting and fishing lodge, if you don't know that, but we were the caretakers. They call them the stewards. But there was a Christian camp for kids, for inner city kids down the road. And every year in the springtime, they would get baby chicks and ducks and all these little animals for the kids to raise during the summer. At the end of the summer, they would give them away to people or whatever. So we wanted chickens and we wanted ducks. And we heard about the guy who ran the camp knew us. And he said, if you want these, come and get them. So we did. Well, we didn't realize there was a cow. And he was a calf, but he was a bull. I mean, he wasn't a bull, but he was a big heifer. And his name was Buddy. Well, we got turkeys, ducks, chickens, and then we got Buddy. And we were like, okay, Buddy, we're going to have him here. The kids come up on the weekends with their fathers hunting and fishing and that. Well, Buddy still was being fed by bottle. Well, kind of. He was still drinking mash. And he was almost as tall as I was. So, but we would make his mash in a bucket, and then we'd hold the bucket, and he'd be like jerking it. I swear I almost threw my darn shoulder out, okay? And then he would get away, and he was just a handful. And we kept the turkeys. We kept the chickens. The ducks were in the lake. They were fine. They had fun. But Buddy had to go. Buddy was a handful. We couldn't keep like. Well, the guys at the club, they come up on the weekend to be relaxing, and we got one rooster with the group, okay? That rooster would crow at 3 o'clock in the morning, and some of the guys, like we had to get permission to get these, and they gave us permission, but they didn't realize we were getting a rooster. And I forget what the rooster's name was, Billy. Maybe you know. If you remember, put it in there. But somebody was starting to complain about the rooster making a lot of noise. So Billy would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning when he would start crowing, grab the rooster and throw him in the back of the van just so he'd be quiet because he was waking all the guys up. And they were not having it. They were not having it. So Buddy had to go and the rooster had to go. They went and lived somewhere else. But that was quite the experience. Yeah, the turkeys weren't mean, but they were funny when they would get all excited when the females come around. They'd puff up and scratch their feathers on the ground. They were really cool. Anyway, all right, Caroline, do your logistics and your show and tell. I've talked enough.
That's all right. All right, thank you guys all for joining us. Here are just some logistics to think about. My name is Caroline, aka Yunstargirl. I am here with Chrissy's Corners for Collectors. We are dual streaming on 2 different channels, on Yunstargirl's channel and on Chrissy's channel. So I'll be watching the chat as closely as I can, and I'll try to show all the comments up on the screen as much as I can too. Please respect everyone in the chat and respect all the moderators in the chat too as well. All messages, make sure you're in all messages and in live chats, not top chat. So when you type in a message, we see it so it doesn't go away, or there's a lag or something like that. And then if you're new to the channel and you want to purchase something, or if you haven't purchased something for us in a while, fill out that jot form. Jot form is totally free. You don't have to fill it out. It just asks for your name, your YouTube name, your address, where we should ship the item to. And if you want to gift something to someone, you could fill out that jot form too. There's a little comment area in the jot form that you could put in. If you want to ask us to bring certain things to a future sale, we can do that. Otherwise, you're not obligated to fill out the jot form. Invoicing will be done differently from each individual. I will invoice on Monday after my Magic Monday sale on Mondays, unless you have an open box with us. Some of us do have open boxes. I will only keep your open boxes open for 2 weeks, and then I will invoice you and send it out. If you do not pay me within the week, I will cancel your order. I'll let you know that I'm going to cancel the order. And if you can't pay it, or if you don't want the items, just let us know. Don't ghost us, because if you ghost me, I will unsmurf you. Okay? Sorry. Just a little bit. I got to be a little bit more stern with you guys, because I do this for a living. You must be 18 years or older to purchase. If you're not 18 years or older, you could just watch with us. That's totally fine. Shipping. I do shipping daily because I have online store. So if you guys need your items right away, please let us know. But if there's any other questions, please let us know. Some of the items we're showing do have, they're either pre-owned or new. If there's any caveats with the items, we'll let you know. And if you guys have any questions, please let us know too as well. All right. What about you guys for your logistics? When do you invoice?
I will be invoicing as soon as possible. I have had one package going to Yippee. I apologize. I have it ready. And I will be packaging and invoicing tomorrow, starting tomorrow. I cannot bill you unless I have $5 or more worth of purchases. Due to cost and logistics. So I'm shipping from Southern Oregon, and I don't know about outgoing shipping, but incoming shipping to my area has had some strange lag due to the reorganization of the postal system in my area. So if it seems like it's taking an extra beat to get to you, it might be due to that.
And just to let you know, what Wendy's talking about is if you order something from us, your items have to be a cumulative of $5 or more before shipping. So if you don't accumulate $5 or more, we will not ship out your items. It's only because it's more cost efficient to ship out anything that's over either $5 or $5 or more. Okay. What about you, Bree?
How are you, Bree?
Hi, Bree.
Hi, Bree.
Chrissy, what about you for logistics? Anything?
So for me, the only thing is I have 2 open boxes I'm closing this week, and I will be invoicing after Caroline's show tomorrow. So either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I will be invoicing for this week.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
And if we have any starting bids, we'll let you guys know. To claim my items, I usually use letters. Chrissy uses words, and then Wendy will use Wendy's stuff.
It's a surprise.
Yeah. It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
All right. Who wants to go first?
Not me.
I can go first.
Okay.
I'm actually ready with something. Woo-hoo! All right. So here's my ticker. And so these are the things I have pulled out for today. Will I get to everything? Probably not. But I have 2 things pulled out right now that I'll show. And then if you see something in the chat, just write down, please show blah, blah, blah. So I know you're not claiming it. And then I will pull those out. And if we get to everything, we do. If we don't, we don't. So the first thing I'm going to show is for crafters. If you are a crafter, I picked this up. When I'm out sourcing, I buy stuff that I want to craft with, but then sometimes I'll buy something and I'm like, ooh, somebody might like this. So this is going to be $7. It's new in the box, and I'll show you what it is in a second. But I bought it because I thought it might be good for crafting something for Halloween, because I'm really big on the Halloween stuff. So basically, it's this tri-folder. And I thought what would be cool is you put pictures inside. If you did this for Halloween and you found some like creepy pictures, and then you could put it and stand it up like this, and it's got like a leathery feel. I don't know.
I remember that. I know exactly what those are from, at least where I recognize them from. When I was in high school, our senior pictures came in those.
I don't know if it's leather. Let me see here. What does it say? From Cleveland, Ohio. It doesn't say if it's leather, so I don't know. It feels leather-like, but I don't know if it is. And I can't smell it, but anyway, I thought this would be really cool for crafting for Halloween. So if you like to put like if you could find some creepy pictures and put them in there, and I like the way they're kind of offset, and then you could kind of decorate it a little bit. But I thought this is really cool. Now, if you purchase this, I have some old books I've been going through, and I cut out some old pages so that I thought were kind of interesting for that. So like, for instance, here's a bat that you could color with pencils. Here's some like bird feet that I thought were kind of neat that could go in there. So you're going to get to these papers too, this ephemera that I kind of just tore out of an old book, but like, here's a great horned owl. So you're going to get this little grouping of papers too to go through that you can make stuff with. If not, I'm going to make stuff with it, but it's $7 for the folder. Morning Kraken. And it comes in the box. It has never been used. It's new old stock, basically. But this is for crafters if you're interested in that. So I pulled that one out for you. Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of neat, you know? And I think that then you can stand it up. I mean, you could use, it's black. You could use it for anything you wanted, but, you know. So.
Kraken would like that one, Chrissy, please.
All right, Kraken, you got it. Thank you.
I can't wait to see what Kraken's going to make.
No, I just can feel what she's going to make. So I put the papers inside for that, but there's some cool stuff inside there. Okay, the next one is a new item. Where is it? Okay, so this is for summer. If you have somebody who is having a birthday party coming up, these are brand new. These are not vintage or anything, but they're little favors for a summer party. If somebody's having a birthday party, and there's 24 of them in there. So there's these little nylon bags that say "Hello Summer." They're drawstring. They're brand new, never used. And so if you have a summer party coming up, or if you're going to the beach with some little kids, you could put some treats in here, maybe a little sunscreen in here, maybe a little chapstick for the summer beach, and give these out. But you're getting 24 of them. They're all brand new. There they all are. They all say the same thing, "Hello Summer." And hi, Shanika. So there, actually, there's different. This one says "I love summer." So there's "Hello Summer," "I love summer," and there's this one that just has like a beach bag. But this would be really cute for, you know, little giveaway gifts if you're having some kind of a party in the summer. Splish Splash, I like that one. Splish Splash, I'm taking it. Here's some flamingos. Let's see, what's this one? This one just looks like a pool. And so anyway, you're getting 24 of these. Hello Summer. Beach umbrella, and they're not huge. I mean, but they're big enough that you could put like a little candy snack in it, or you could put lip chapstick for the beach and stuff like that. And again, they could be waterproof. I'm not sure. They could be because they're like nylon. I'm not sure, but they have a drawstring. But anyway, so those are $12 for 24 of them. And they're brand new if you're interested in them. Or you can, you know, just some kind of giveaway or whatever. But they're brand new. And those are my 2 items. Am I doing 2 or 3?
It doesn't matter.
All right. I'll do one more. Get you over there. I'm going to do this one. This one is handmade on a lathe. I don't know much about it, but I just thought it was very pretty. This is wood, so it's been on a lathe, and it's only $5. That's the inside of it. That's the inside of it. And then the outside is like a lacquer paint, and that's the design on it. This is kind of like a burnt-in design. And this is 7 inches up to the top of here. So 7 inches for that. And there's the bottom design. I just thought this was kind of interesting. I don't know. I don't really know what you would use it for. I guess you could put potpourri in it maybe and then open it. I don't know. But I just thought it was kind of interesting looking. Different. This is like Moroccan. It kind of looks Moroccan to me. I don't know. But, all right. So those are my 3 items. I'm missing all the comments, and I'm got to get back there and read all the comments.
All right. Thank you, Chrissy. All right.
Thank you.
If you guys can, make sure you guys thumbs up in the chat. We really appreciate you all being here. Here is my ticker. Let's see. Oops. I didn't make it into a ticker. I'll change that later. All right. First item I have for you guys. If you want this item, you can say earrings. I tried to letter them. I'm getting rid of my earring inventory. So if you guys are interested, they're only $3 a pair. And let me explain. So this one is an atomic one. These are hand-blown vintage glass beads that I have. This one has a blue ball. And then these have red little beads. These red little beads are Czech Republic kind of beads that are vintage. And then these are also the hand-blown glass beads for you know, patriotic things. So if you want either one, if you want this one, you can say D. This one you want G. And then these are silver ones with blue and yellow. And they're really lightweight, and that's letter K. So depending on which ones you want, you can put in D, G, or K.
The 2 first ones are really good for 4th of July coming up. They would be fun for 4th of July.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, too, for the holidays that are coming up.
They're cool.
That's my first choice. So $3 a pair if you're interested. Okay, the next item I have. This one is another patriotic one. These are resin beads that are vintage. They kind of look like little pumpkins. Oh, you know, I forgot to check. There's glass beads in it. So they're kind of red, white, and blue, but they're red, white, and clear. Oh. Under a black light, the ball beads kind of glow, and then these beads in between, they glow too, because there's like a fuchsia color in between the glass beads that are infused. So those glow. So these are some fun vintage beads.
Those are neat. They're kind of like I don't know, bubble gum. I think bubble gum.
But it's like a memory wire bracelet, just like this one.
Well, that one's pretty too.
So if you're interested, starting bid is $6. Otherwise, I'll move on. Okay. No one's interested in that. I'll move on. Next item I have is a crystal necklace. I only made one. This has a memory wire necklace. It's a crystal. There's a pearl. There's a little crystal little dangle on there. It looks like that, and it's clear. It's just a little dainty one. Now, the memory wire necklaces, I have a lot of these memory wire necklaces, and I like them because they're steel and they're coated. They're plastic coated, so if you're allergic to metal, it actually will not irritate you. There's a twist off barrel right there. So technically you could unscrew that barrel and take this pendant off and put whatever pendant you would like on the necklace. And it's really lightweight. It's so lightweight, it doesn't even feel like you have anything on. So that's why I like these memory wire necklaces.
I like them too because you can add, they kind of remind me of like a charm bracelet. Like you can add a whole bunch of charms on there and it's still not heavy, like you said.
Yeah. So it's really fun. It's just $8 if anyone's interested. All right. That's my 3. Now, Wendy, are you ready? Oh, you're muted. Please unmute.
Kind of. Yeah, actually, I do have, and we'll figure it out. Sure, let's give it a whirl. Okay, so it's always grand when I feel so unconfident, huh? Okay, so item number 1, we're going to get the camera pointed down because that's what we need, right? Down. I have a tray full of seashells. And, oh, dang, that looks horrible. There, that looks a little better. And I was just going to offer some seashells. These are older. I'm not exactly sure where they came from. And I'm not sure of all the names. But
Wendy, are these going to be a starting bid, or how do you want me to put this in?
Let her see if anyone's interested in it first.
Yeah, let's see if there's any interest first. And the light I tried to get in here is now hurting me, I think. So I've got some nice larger shells. Let's see how much of my hand it takes up. That glare is not helping me right now. There we go. Block a little of it with my hand. Some of these have got some nice color and ridging to them. And I didn't know if you guys just wanted to fill a baggie and we'll get a price, on that. Or if you guys weren't interested, I wasn't going to, we won't worry about it. Or if there's any specific shells you are looking for. And if you give me the name, I can look it up and then see what else I have. Because I have a large container.
These are really nice to put like around a mirror, like for a bathroom, but really pretty for to do some crafting with. They're really nice. They're beautiful shells. I mean, they're not broken or anything. They're beautiful.
Yeah. I'm trying to pick out the ones that aren't broken, that have good color and texture, as well as, so like this one has some great greens in it. Let's see if we can, I'll hold it still. See if the camera will focus.
Or if you know anyone with a hermit crab that needs a new shell.
Oh,
exactly.
You can get your pet hermit crab a new house. Mortgage free.
Yeah. And some of these are really like these whites. I can't believe how white it is.
Now those are pretty. I've seen a lot of pendants made out of that where they put beads inside it. I've seen, in fact, I had one for sale. I think I sold it on eBay. It was really pretty. You'd have to drill a hole though, I think.
And if you do drill holes in any shells, please make sure you are in a ventilated area and are wearing the proper masks, because drilling holes in shells, that dust is really bad for you.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've been researching jewelry for a really long time, and I've been wanting to do some Dremel work in some of them, and that was the first thing that I learned. So, my thing is just not keeping up with anything today. Or my computer. I think I have some lag on my end.
They actually look good right in the container you have them in. You can see them really clear.
Yeah, Kraken says good morning.
Oh, good morning, Kraken. It's so good to see you. Technically, we're not seeing you. We're typing you, but you know what I mean. Good morning. Oh, there we go. End has so much texture. So, yeah, if there's anything you guys are looking for, seashell-wise, I'm going to put my arm right here, and that will cut some of that glare.
Yeah, they're pretty. I have a big jar that I keep all whenever I can, I buy shells and I put them in a big jar in the front. And then when I'm crafting, so they just look pretty in a big jar. But then when I'm crafting, I can go in there and look for what I'm looking for. And when I'm making like a beach thing.
All right. So there's no interest in the shells. We'll move along. I have some fabric. Yippee. Hi, Yippee. I have your package. It is ready. I will send you an invoice Monday. All right, and let me check how much there is of this. I have some horse fabric. I know someone was interested in horses, and I seem to have 2 yards. I have 2 yards of horse fabric. It is, I'm gonna say it's vintage, at least 80s. Although it was it does have a little bit out of the bottom. There's a little cut out of it right here.
Those colors are gorgeous.
But yeah, it's really the most beautiful blues. And it just really complements the horses.
Yes, it does. It does.
And the
running, like the wild horses here in Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little colt right here. And yeah.
Now, do you want to do a starting bid on this one?
Sure. I will go starting bid $7 for 2 yards of vintage horse fabric. If anyone's interested. Oh, and look at this. I have a number for it. Number 2.
That's pretty.
And that's number 2 for 2 yards. Well, look at that.
That's really nice for a pillow in a little boy's room. I think that would be so cute.
Curtains for a small window in whatever room you'd like, whether it be a kitchen, a small child's room, your bathroom, if you do your bathroom in
the bathroom.
Not all bathrooms are done in seashells, people.
No, mine is done in Asian decor.
Exactly. So
that's because you find a really good Asian decor over by you.
I'm gonna paint it soon too.
All righty. So that was number 2.
Yeah, that is a good price for 2 yards, Kraken.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know for a fact it's not recent. This is definitely vintage fabric. I wish it had some information. Oh, there is a tiny bit of information. It's a VIP screen print, a Cranston Print Works company. And that is the only information it is given on the side. And Cranston, I know for a fact, has been one of those wonderful, wonderful companies for fabric. I find a lot of Cranston, and it stands the test of time. Alrighty then. I think I'm just going to go with 2 items at a time, if you guys don't mind.
Okay.
Because I don't think I have quite as many. So
thank you. And if you guys watch us in the replay and you're interested in anything, please let us know in the comments below, and we'll let you know if that item is still available.
All right. I got my ticker going here, and I'm going to show you pockets. So these are going to be choice. But before I show them, I will tell you that one of them has a little blemish on it, and one of them has a little crack on it. So these are wall pockets. So I'll show you the blemish one first. So this one is some kind of a bird. This looks like it might be 60s. It's not marked. There is a hole in the back here to hang. The blemish on this one is right here. There's a little, it almost looks like a skip in the glaze. I don't think it's a chip. It looks like a slip in the glaze, but very pretty, like pastel colors. So it's $8 for choice on these. Now this one is about 7.5 inches tall on this one. This is the back. It's just plain. It's not marked, but it's this really pretty little bird. Now this one, it does stand up, so you could put it on a flat surface if you didn't want to put it on your wall. It has a flat bottom to it, but that's the first one. So all of these are wall pockets. This necklace one is the one that has a small crack in it. Now the crack is here. It doesn't look like it goes all the way, but you can see it like in the corner up here. And this one's like a bamboo looking one, which I think is real pretty. Again, it's got the hole in the back. And this one has holes on the bottom. So if you're going to use it as a wall pocket, you don't want to put anything water in there because it's going to drip. But this is a very pretty Asian looking one. And this one is 6.5 inches tall. The bottom is it's not dirty in the bottom. It's the color of this glaze. So they don't really look like they were used. So that's the second one. And then the last one, I don't think this one had any issues with it that I could see. So this one just kind of looks like a Grecian urn almost. It's got blues and greens. It's got the little hole. There's no holes on the bottom. And yes, Kraken. I'm going to call him Clive the Cleaver. That's his name, Clive the Cleaver. I'll show him on the next round.
Oh, but, Chrissy, you should put like those mugshot signs.
Yeah.
When they take a picture.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the bottom, I have a little lock. I should get him. Well, anyway, these are my pockets. If anybody's interested in the pocket, so that's that one. Okay. Out of the way here, you. All right. Next one, I have a Bakelite set. Does anybody care about Bakelite? Because I don't want to pull it all out if nobody even cares about it. So let me know if you want to see the Bakelite.
What color is the Bakelite?
It's Bakelite color.
You could pull out one.
Let's see. Okay, the Bakelite for the set is going to be $15. So somebody put transfers on them of butterflies. So this is like the lipstick or brush holder. And then there's a hair collector with butterflies on it. And then it doesn't have the comb. It's the only thing missing from the set. So there's the tray and the brush, the original brush. And then it has, this one I think is for powder. I don't think this is a hair gatherer. Another butterfly. And then this is the mirror. The mirror has a little bit of wear on it, as you can see. I don't want to blind anybody. But this is the mirror. And that's the whole set, I believe. Yes. That's the whole set of the Bakelite. So you got the brush holder, the mirror, the hair collector. I think this is for powder, the brush, and the little tray to put your rings or the brush on.
You ever collect your hair? I don't get it.
So you used to collect your hair and then make jewelry out of it for like morning jewelry and I know, I don't understand it myself. I'm not quite, but it is Bakelite and some people do collect it. So it's $15 and I looked up this set. I did some research. There was a comb with this set, but this set does not have the comb. It did not come with the comb. So if anybody's interested, I can show it more later. And it takes up so much room.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Okay, and then the last one I'll show on this round here is these little fairies. Okay, I know you guys like fairies. Where are they? Okay, the set is $10. Now, I've never seen these. I didn't know Hallmark. These are Hallmark. I've never seen these. They're called Lovelets, 1983. So this one, you're getting both. This one says, love makes you happy. This little guy is jumping on the frog.
Oh.
He's on the happy frog. And the frog has bumps on it. Look at it. I think he's so cute. He's doing leapfrog on the frog. So you're getting him. He's got an orange, like, flower hat. And then this one is also Hallmark Lovelets. Very special delivery. And the turtle. Look at the turtle.
Oh.
He's sitting on it. I think it's a he. Could be a she. Sitting on the turtle. The turtle has a bridle on it. Because, turtles can get out of hand. So bridle that turtle up. Look at the turtle's eyes. His eyes.
Kind of droopy.
Yeah. This turtle's had some issues. And he's got his little saddle bags on either side, which are made of leaves. This one's pink. So you're getting both of them for $10 if you're interested in the little fairies. They'd be cute for like St. Patrick's Day, but I think you could use them year round. I would put them, they have great eyes. The eyes are great.
Yeah. So. They're really looking at you.
But I just thought them, I thought they were cute. I really didn't know that Hallmark made these. I don't know. And that's surprising because I think I worked in a Hallmark store around 80, I think it was around 83 because I was pregnant with Kirsten. So I think it was around, 85. I don't remember these at all. But anyway, so these are the fairies. You get 2 for $10. All right, that's my 3 stuff.
All right. Thanks, Chrissy. Don't forget to go get your show and tell later.
I know, I gotta get my show and tell.
All right. Thank you guys all for being here. Make sure you guys thumbs up in the chat. We appreciate you. Okay, now here's my ticker. Alrighty, what do I have next for you guys? And if there's something you guys are looking for in particular, let us know because we don't have to necessarily follow the list that we have. All right, this is from Blue Moon Bead. It is kind of like a Egyptian bead charm, whatever you would like, but it's made it's rounded, so you can make it into a bracelet. I was thinking about making a bracelet into it, but I figure show you guys first. So let me know if you guys are interested in this. It's only $3 and it's gold tone. Okay. Oh, and look, I made some new rings. You guys like my rings? They're for sale if you guys are interested. They're so blingy. They remind me of Mother's Day because they're like little bird's nests. So if you guys are interested in those rings, let me know because I made all different color ones. All right, no one's interested in that. I'll move on. Next item I have. This is a photo magnet. It is made by Umbra. It's a daisy. So how it works is you would put a, if I can get a sheet of paper, you put a photo in like that. Or a card or whatever. It's magnetic or you can hang it on the wall. There's the magnet. There's the hole. So you can hang it on the wall. And it's a big daisy. Oops. Oh, and everything falls, of course. It's a big daisy. Starting bid is $6. Thank you. It's about 11 inches wide. Tall and wide.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So if you have a locker or if you have somewhere you want to put something fun and springy, put a magnet on it. Or put this daisy on it. It's fun. And it's not heavy at all. The magnet's heavy, but the rest of it isn't. All right. No one interested in that. I'll move on.
Wait, Caroline, can you show that again? It's a magnet?
Yeah. So it's the magnet part is on the other side of this. So you could put it on the refrigerator, see, or you could hang it.
I think I would like that if nobody claimed that.
So, oh, you can even, if you wanted to, Chrissy, you could probably spray paint it a different color too.
I just have so much stuff on my refrigerator. That would help organize it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. So, if no one's interested in this, I'm going to move on. Okay. Next item I have, and if I'm going too fast, let me know. And if you're watching this in the replay, leave a comment below. All right. Next item I have are keychains. They're only $4 each. So the first one is Villains. And this says, it has a little bell. It says, I am small and sensitive, but also fight me. There's a little knife. The cat. Then there's one with 3 kitties stacked on top of each other. Like, good luck. And I was thinking of Kraken. And this one says Horror Queen. And these are all acrylic charms. And the wristlet part says Villains. And this one, I love this black cat. It says Kiss Me.
It looks like he was electrocuted.
Yeah, that's why I like it. And I have a couple of charms of him. So if you don't want him as a keychain and you just want him as a charm for a bookmark, you could do many things with these guys. Horror.
Kraken would like the horror keychain.
Okay. Horror goes to Kraken. Because she is, you know, she's the queen of Halloween.
Oh, Halloween. Yeah. I swear, every time I find something that I think I'm going to craft, I'm like, I wonder what Kraken would do with this. Look at this. I thought about this. I was like, what would Kraken do with this? Look.
That is fun. Kraken would probably like paint it up and change it up. I love when
I know.
She used to do really fun crafting things too. All right. Keychain goes to Kraken. Thank you. Kids' drawings. I love kids' drawings. If anyone ever wants to send me a card, always send me a kid's drawing. Okay. Oh, wait. Back to Wendy. Ooh, what are those, Wendy?
What are those?
Wow. You're muted.
You're muted.
Thank you. These are some framed art. I have no idea what this is, it looks like a red piece of lacquer in a lot of ways.
That's different.
When you look up close, it's a bright, shiny red. It's not coming across as shiny.
You know what? It looks like almost like a sailboat, and then those maybe the two things pointing down are waves.
Yeah, I would say that would be a very abstract for that. And then this is, now I don't know what this dolphin is carved out of.
Maybe shell.
It could be shell. It could be bone. It could be resin. I am not positive, but the two pieces go together. And I'm going to go for both pieces, starting bid $7. And they are framed really nicely.
I love the background of the weaved like seagrass. I think that's so different.
Yeah, the weaving background texture, it just really sets everything off differently than just having a solid background of paper or something. Oops, let's tuck that in just a little tighter. See, they got their yeah. So these are really nice frames. I think they might have a couple of small dings just because of their age. I thought I had seen one, and now I can't find it. So
they're nice. They look like they're like a souvenir from somewhere tropical.
Yeah.
I don't know. I dug them out of my stash, and honestly, I cannot remember where they came from. I'll see if I can square them up for you. There we go. So if anyone's interested, these are number 3. I do have a number put in front of them. I'm just not as I can't multitask like I used to with my hands. So these are number 3.
They're cool. They're different. Like, that's not just something you just buy like at a stand that's like mass produced. Those are different.
Somebody kind of had to think about this and put it together. It's almost like they had collected the items and then created it themselves.
Like even the 3 blue strands, it's water. Clearly it's water, but it's a different take on water, do you know?
Yeah. They both did it differently. Really, but keeping the red in the matching red and the matching background, it really ties everything together nicely. So, alrighty, so that's number 3. If you're catching this in the replay, I will set this to the side and I will do my next item. Ta-da! Alrighty. Let's see. The next thing is going to be number 4 and number ow.
And number ow.
Number ow. Number 4 is going to be this Christmas sleigh. There we go. Number 4. Ah, look, the gold matches. Number 4 is $5. No starting bid, just $5. It is, let me see if I can get a little measurement on it for you. Wow. All my measuring ideas are gone. So here's my hand. Here's my wrist. So it goes from about wrist to the tip of your finger. I have a medium to large size woman's hand, so slightly medium-ish. I'm looking around desperately to find something to measure it with. Or against. Here, I got a notebook. Here's my notebook. You guys know what how a spiral is, so here we go. It is the same length all the way across as my spiral, so
that would be good to put like for a gift for somebody. You can put like a mug in there and some like coffee packets, and that would be cute for a little Christmas gift.
comes just a little over halfway. Height, you're looking at about the same. Comes almost to the edge of the notebook. Wow, notebook paper is an excellent measuring guide. And if you want to use it for like a assemblage, this would be beautiful for an assemblage. Get yourself a piece of foam, wrap it in maybe some black velvet, and that will give you a nice little black bottom that you can then build a little chair off of, and then have another seat for Santa, and or if you want, just fill it with packages. So $5 for the Christmas sleigh number 4. Or, you know, you can always change this totally up, and you can make it for Halloween.
Ooh.
You could take and paint these leaves black, make these berries more red.
Like Nightmare Before, what is it called?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas.
So Wendy, I ship from Southern Oregon.
Yeah,
and
that would be really cute for a little gift.
Yeah, and then take this and blacken it or darken it, rust it up a little bit with some paint and some color, and the next thing you know, you have the perfect Halloween sleigh. So that's my 2 items.
All right. Let me just check this. Okay. So this is my ticker. I'm going to do this one now, the pink. But before I do that, this is the guy I'm making for Halloween. So I took this guy. It's a famous statue. I think it's a Roman or Greek god. I don't know. But I kind of cut him apart, and then I distressed his face a little bit, made a little cape out of crepe paper, and then he's going in this jail, which right now I'm trying to make it look like stone. I'm doing like tissue paper. And there's a chain, and then there's going to be a big lock hanging here, and he's going to be in the background. So this is where this is going. I just need to work on him a little bit more. And then down here, I think I'm going to put the number, like you said, Caroline, his ID number. And then on the side, I'm going to put a little thing about Clive Cleaver. Like, he doesn't even look like a Cleaver killer. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I'm working on right now.
And then, Chrissy, you should type like a funny, not funny, but like you should type up a story that goes with it, because in Japan, there's a vending machine that people actually buy mystery boxes, and there's weird stories that go with the gift.
So I figured Clive the Cleaver Killer. Clive the Cleaver Killer. Right. And I want to get, because he's going to be in the box, I want to get glow-in-the-dark paint and put a little glow, like a bead in his eye. But anyway, that's what I'm working on now. That, and I'm working on a waterfall. But okay, so I'm going to show you pink depression glass. The whole set is $10. If you're interested, you just write the word pink. Also, whoever's in the chat, especially Kraken, remember I bought that jewelry box to make into a vampire kit? How do I just spray paint the satin? Because it's pink inside. I think pink and vampires just don't go together. But tell me what Clive the Killer. The Killer.
I wouldn't paint the satin part, Chrissy, inside. Leave it.
And at this point, at this point after Twilight, vampires now sparkle. So
but I can paint the outside.
Get pink vampire.
Because if you paint the inside, it's gonna flake off and leave a weird kind of. It's gonna come off. So I wouldn't paint the inside.
All right. Yes, our rooster's name was Antonio Bendy.
Was it?
That's right. That was his name. And I would say to him, Antonio, stop it crowing, Antonio. Yeah, that was his name. Oh, that's funny, Billy. That made me laugh. Okay.
That's funny. Wow.
Okay, so this is a 3-piece set. It's only $10. It's a little set. It's depression glass. It's a little Art Deco-ish looking. So this is the tray, and I know it's hard to see the pink. So it's very pale pink. Very pale pink. So this is the tray. So it's Art Deco, and there's no chips on any of this, which I was surprised. So there's the tray, and then this is a little creamer, and this it's mold. This is a mold, okay, but it looks like this is applied. I'm not sure, but it looks almost applied to me. But this is the creamer, which sits in the tray. So sweet, and then they're tiny, like they're not really huge, you know. And then there's the sugar. It doesn't have a lid. It's just an
Where do
open
you keep
sugar.
finding these sets?
I'm telling you, Billy's been stopping at all these garage sales. You can't imagine.
I need to come out for a vacation and just go shopping with Billy.
Oh, black and pink. Okay, Kraken, I'll go check it out. Where's Michael's? Okay. I'm telling you, wait till you see what I'm going to show next, what he found, okay? So this is the pink depression glass. This would be just really sweet, just on a shelf. I mean, it's Foster glass. So it's not depression glass, or is that the same? But Mom, thanks, Barb. Appreciate it. I just thought it was very sweet little set for $10. It's got my fingerprints all over it, so that's if I ever go missing, never wash anything that I send you because my DNA is on it. And if I go missing, you can give that to the FBI. All right, to find me. If you want to find me, if you don't want to find me, that's fine too. Okay, ladies, this is choice. I looked these up, and I believe they're Fenton. So it's going to be a straight $12 for if you want any of them. I believe they're Fenton. They don't have any stickers on them. They have sticker residue, but I found one that I believe is the green one. I think is Fenton. So these are planters. So I'll show the purple one first, and they're all 12. So, and again, these are Billy find. Okay, so this young lady has purple on her dress. Look how pretty that dress is. Look at her face. Yeah, I'll dance with you. Just, all right already. I'll dance with you. Get out of the way. But nothing is broken on her. There's no chips on her. Now, I don't think she was ever used. It's very clean inside.
She's beautiful.
Isn't she pretty?
And it looks like Kraken Monster.
Okay, so this is not my favorite one. The green one's my favorite, but this one is just really pretty, the purple one. So there's a number on the bottom, and that's the purple one. All right. Next one.
Purple goes to Kraken. Mine too, Kraken. These planters are my weakness too.
Okay.
I live in a place where I can't have pets, and I've had very poor luck over the years keeping pets. And so my new motto is, I don't have pets, I have plants.
Well, now this one looks like it's a little dusty inside because he just got this at a garage shop. But no issues on her. And she has a number on her too, 1874 and $12. And she is blue. She's got her parasol because she's fancy. She's a fancy girl. So there's the inside, little dust inside, no big deal. No issues. I think the flowers on the parasol all look like they were intact. Oh no, there's one that's missing a little tiny petal right there. But it doesn't take away from it at all. Otherwise, there's no issues.
I love the plant, the flower that they painted on the dress.
I know the designs on here are gorgeous, and it looks a little ruffle underneath. So this is the blue one, and then I have the pink one. Now the pink one they did use, and I will clean this out. I didn't because He literally just got them. This one has a number, and this one looks like it had a sticker on it, whatever it was. So this is the pink lady. She's the fancy one. She's pink, and she's got a little gold relief on her, like gold shimmering on her. And she's like bored too. But she's very pale. These girls need to be out in the sun because they are pale. She needs some sunning, but she's a little dirty inside, so I will clean that. So that's the pink one. She's slightly bigger than the rest, but this is my favorite one because I like green. And it's got a number on the bottom. Look at her. She's got a hat. She's got it going on. Look at the ruffle.
Wow.
And then it's like the glaze has got like this pink, like mottled to it. She's shiny. She's got roses. Her hands are in perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with them. She's got a ruffle on her collar. She's got a little more color to her. She's been out a little bit in the sun. And then there's the inside, and that's clean. So I don't think this one was ever used. So I've got the purple is spoken for, the blue, the pink, and the green. And again, I believe these were all left in. Okay, I will do that. Yeah, I think this is the one I think I looked up first, which I think is left in. But there you go. Those are the ladies. Those are the ladies. All the single ladies. All right, I have one more, and then I'm done. This one I just added, so it's not in the ticker. I did not research these, so I don't know anything about them, but I'm going to sell them for $12. I believe they're pewter. They're heavy. I believe they're pewter. They're not marked. And then I believe the front of them is brass. So this is a set, cat set. So I'll hold the biggest one up first.
Oh, those are cute.
So this looks like it's brass right here, and the eyes are brass. And then this is either a pot metal or pewter. It's not marked or anything, but it's kind of heavy. So the bigger one is 6 inches tall. And then the little guy, look at his face. He's got brass here too, and brass eyes. He's so cute. I like him. And he's about 5 inches tall. So when they're next to each other, they're like this. And it's $12. This is definitely a pound, maybe a pound and a half. And this one is definitely a pound. So just know they are a little weighty, but they're kind of cute. They got their tails in the back. I don't know anything about them though. I didn't bother to do the research. He brought them home, and I just.
Gigi wants a cat.
Who does?
Gigi.
Gigi wants a cat. Thanks, Gigi.
Thank you, Gigi.
I will start a box for you. And Kraken, I believe you probably want to open box. Just let me know. And Critter running across my desk. So those are my three.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she wants open box. Right, okay. Kraken? Wendy, up to you.
I thought it was your turn.
Oh, my turn? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Don't give yourself, babe.
I'm too busy playing housekeeping.
Housekeeping.
If you guys didn't notice in the chat, I put in the link for Monday's sale. You can go there. This Monday, it'll just be Chrissy and I, and then the following week, it will be Maria, I, and Chrissy will be doing a scratch and dent sale next Monday. So, here's some coffee keychains. If you guys saw my Instagram or my community page, I posted up pictures of what I had coming up for sale. So, if you're interested, here is a Starbucks. Now, there's still a plastic coating on the keychain. I didn't take it off. So whoever gets it, you'll have to remove the plastic coating off of it. So if you're interested in the first one, that's letter V. The next one, the white one, is W. The other Frappuccino Mocha is X. Green Tea Matcha is Y. And the pink one, my favorite, is Z. So if you're interested in any of these, they're $4 each. Good morning, Maria. Yes. The cats were claimed by Gigi, Marty. Sorry. Make sure you're in live chat and all messages. And if anyone's interested in these, they're only $4 each. Are you working on yard work again, Maria? All right. Next item that I have, this is a Home Depot bottle opener. Home Depot does not sell this. So this is a limited edition. It's $5, brand new. Is this the one with the light? I think this one is a light also, because there's a little tab on the back. So when you pull the tab, it should light up. Like the outside rim of the bottle opener lights up. It's a limited edition. They don't sell these at the store, just to let you know. It's a $5 Home Depot bottle opener.
Those are great stocking stuffers.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can start getting a big box, put it under your bed, and start getting these little gifts for stocking stuffers. Stick it in there.
Father's Day is coming up too, though.
Oh, Father's Day too.
Mm-hmm. All right. What else do I have? Okay. Fun item. I have a necklace. This is a fun holographic one. And I love it. It looks like it's opal, but it's not. It's actually a faux opal glitter necklace. So it's really pretty. There's a chain extender. This is a starting bid of $8 if anyone's interested. There's the back. I think the drop is 20 inches. The first drop here. But there's a chain extender that makes it super long. This is a pre-owned necklace if anyone's interested. Oh, no yard work today. Well, that's good. You should rest then, Maria. Really sparkly. All right. No one's interested in that. We'll move back to Wendy.
All right. I am ready. I'm going to show you two at a time. We have number 5 and number 6. Look at how efficient I am being finally. Well, okay. I'm winging it, and we all know it. Okay. Number 5 is going to be $5. It is a Christmas Santa mug. See how well I can get things to focus if I can move my fingers around. There we go. Christmas Santa, Santa and his presents. Nice jolly face. Starting to bring the Christmas stuff again.
I'm starting shopping now. I am.
Yeah. I pulled out a box out of my stash and I found Christmas and I'm like, I can't keep it. I have the date in which I know I'm going to be moving on to my next location. So I have just over, I'd say I have like at 1 year because my end date is July and I need to be functionally almost out of here by the beginning of July. So I say I have 1 year to move. So things are going. So $5 for number 5. And then
my ex-mother-in-law used to get a box and for every person she bought for, and she would buy stuff all year long and just put it in that box, not tell anybody where the box was. And then she, at Christmas time, she was, especially little things like this is really cute for the golfer. What is it? Is it a regular tea?
Oh, I see. It looks like it was supposed to be a Christmas ornament, and its little hook fell out.
Oh,
and believe it or not, I think I can fix that. So I will get a little eyelet and I will put a little glue in there. I've got all sorts of really special glues for stuff like that, and hopefully it will work. If not, you can always fix it yourself, which is one reason why he's, as well as the cup, only $5. So it's kind of like a $5 round over here.
That's really
so yeah,
cool.
he's a really great little ornament. It's not a regular tea, and he is a little bit heavy, but the weight is quite centered in the ball. So you could very well stab this into something if you wanted to. And it would be really close to support. And he's got one eye open and one eye closed because he's trying to line up that shop.
Yes, he is. He's lining up that shop.
And he's wearing that wonderful sweater. He's got a big white foofy beard. And I love how the mustache is, I don't know if you can tell, but it's almost curled up onto the cheek.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
So it's not like the mustache and beard are all mooshed together. It's the mustache has a little kind of almost handlebar curl to it. So it's its own happy thing. And then his flowy beard, his great golfer pants, his glove, and look at those shoes. I have no idea who made it or anything like that. I haven't researched anything. I'm just moving things right along. So if anyone's interested, this round, you've got number 6 and you've got number 5. And both are $5. And that's my 2.
All right. Thank you, Wendy. And if you guys are watching this in the replay and you're interested in anything, let us know in the comments below. We'll let you know if it's still available.
All right. So these are my last 2 for today. And I have my in-laws are coming over for lunch. I haven't seen them in a long time. I made them a very nice lunch. So I'm very excited. Okay.
Spoiled when they come over.
I know. So I made potato salad, macaroni salad, tuna fish, and then I got some lunch meat, and some salsa and chips. I have to reach for this. Sorry, guys. Okay. These are a set of mugs. So these are from Clever Choice Los Angeles and NoHo Studio New York. They're machine washable and microwave safe. So it's a set of 2 soup mugs, giant mugs, and they have they're hand painted. So you can see there's a little seagull on the waves. He's on a rock. There's some seagulls up here. And then there's a lighthouse. So this is just a nice little soup mug, never been used. You're getting both of them, and they both have the same picture on it. So there's the other one. So they're just fun if you have like some clam chowder in there. And they are microwavable, so you can stick them right in the microwave. And they're just really big. They're nice big mugs for soup. So if it's just you and somebody else, this is fun. Little mug set. And the set is $12 for the mugs. And
Oregon is a great state if you want to go down the coast and tour our lighthouses.
We had a ball. Okay, speaking of lighthouses, this one Billy picked up again. Go figure. It's a cookie jar. Now, I will tell you, it's really cute, and it's plastic, but it's cute. Now, I started cleaning it up. It was a little dusty, but there's just a little bit more cleanup. So this is a cookie jar, and there's a little door here. The door doesn't open, but it's just cute looking. It says cookies. But watch, when somebody goes in there to get a cookie, wah, 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 warning, warning, cookie thief. So this is $15, and there's no mark on it, so I don't know who made it. There's the top of it, and then you put your cookies in there. like that. And this is where you put the battery for the cookies. So it sits on your counter like this, and then somebody goes in it, and you're like, red light, you are on a diet. No more cookies for you. So that is the lighthouse for $15. If anybody's interested in the lighthouse. Let's see. And I think that was, oh, I have one more. Sorry, I do have one more. I don't know if anybody collects false graft. I don't know. But this is a little honey pot. This is $7. It is false graft. It is not marked on the bottom, though, which is kind of odd to me. But it's the lid that you put your little honey dipper in there. And there's the inside. There's no issues, cracks, chips, or anything like that. And this is just $7 if anybody's interested in that. And then that's it. That's it for me. Anybody?
I'm here. Sorry, I'm just doing logistic stuff. Oh, is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys all for being here. I dropped the link for tomorrow's sale, so Chrissy and I will be on tomorrow too. So if there's anything particular you want us to bring to that sale, let me know. And then Danielle,
I have to get to Caroline. I'll be right back.
Yeah, you're fine. Danielle, if you wanted a particular craft bundle, let me know, and I can cater one towards you. Because if there's certain colors or certain things you like, I can make it cater it towards what you would like. Let's see. Oh, you like the strawberry one? Okay. And yeah, I will hold that one for you then. The strawberry one. Okay. I can hold that one for you for sure. Okay. Uh-oh, everything's falling. Next item I have, these are red, white, and blue lanterns. They are pretty big. It's a pretty big set. They look like big popcorn buckets. They have stars. So once you put a light inside, they'll illuminate the stars outside. They're red, white, and blue. Not only do you get the paper lanterns, I have 4 sets of these. You also get the fun floral kind of rosettes. So there's a blue one, there's a white one, and there's a hole at the top. So you could paper clip them or clip them together and hang them. And these are all paper. So there's 2 options. You can either glue these on the front of the lanterns, or you could just hang them. Or you could put them, I was thinking of putting on the tabletop like that.
Oh, that's kind of neat like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have 4 sets of these. So you're getting all 3 of the flowers and the paper lanterns. And I have like a double-side foam sticky that you're going to get with it too. So
Caroline, how does the lantern open up? Can you open up with the lanterns or can't you?
Yeah, I can. So it's kind of like a popcorn bucket. Okay, there's the bottom. So it opens up like a box. So it's pretty big.
Okay.
So, and you put, whatever candle you have on the inside. So you could put the flower rosette on the outside. That's how the picture directions. I know I'm not doing it justice, but it's a huge popcorn.
Have a good day. Bye, Barb. Bye. And you said you have 3 sets of these to sell?
I have 4 sets.
4 sets. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're interested in these, and they're made out of paper, so you could do so many things with them. I just think they're really cool for the holiday.
I will take one, thank you.
Yeah, that'll look good in your front yard, Chrissy.
I started to do. Yeah, I started to do it, so that'll go good with it. Yes, thank you.
All right. If anyone else is interested, let me know. Okay. So the last item I want to show you guys. Okay. The last item I want to show you guys is my rings. So I'm working on these rings. I'll make all different ones. I can cater it towards you too, depending on what you'd like. Okay. So what I did was I made these rings. They look like kind of like bird's nests. So there's a blue one with 3 beads. These are the ones that you could put perfume on, and it'll take on the scent. They're the lava beads, and then these are little pearls, and they're adjustable, one size fit all, so I could adjust it to your size. So there's a silver blue one, and this one's a copper and a gold one, and then the ones I'm wearing are gold and copper. This one has crystals, and this one has pearls. This one has a pink pearl. They're a little bit pinkish, that one. And then I also made, I may be thinking of making earrings. So I made these 2. So if you guys want me to make one specifically for you, let me know. And I even have like a, I have a blue ring top that I could just put on there like that.
Those are really neat.
Yeah, they're really fun too. So if you guys are interested in those, they're $7 choice. Even this little, well, this one I didn't make, but that one's for sale too, that little diamond. So if you're interested in those, let me know. All right, that is it for me. Back to Wendy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to figure out one of these days that mute button. Okay, we're still in. This is, I don't know what he's made out of.
I think he's resin.
It sounds like resin.
Yeah.
But the texture they've managed to get on this, especially on the jacket. Let's see if I can get it. It's got this like.
Oh yeah.
This texture.
It looks very real.
And he's very lightweight. So it's not solid. He sounds and feels hollow. So he's got a. No.
Okay.
And you see the bottom of the feet, you can tell it's not paper mache.
Yeah.
Focus. And it does have some marks. So this is number 7. And he is $7.
He's cute.
He's got a mark there under the foot, but I can't get it to focus. Let's see if I spread out my arms and block out everything behind me. Well, not having any luck. So there's the bottom. He's got a nice package of, or sack of packages. Wow, words are not coming for me today. Little wooden horse. He's a little dusty. I'll try and give him another a cleaning off. The patches. He just is so sweet. So it's $7 for number 7, and it is Santa. And the way this is made, I'm going to say this is vintage. This really feels like something out of the 80s.
Yeah, I'm going to say yeah.
So, and he's ringing his happy bell. So, there's a happy Santa for number 7 for $7. Okay, Santa, you're just going to have to sit over here for a minute. All right, and my last one, number 9. I know I missed number 8, but that's the way it goes some days. This is just over 1.5 yards of vintage fabric. Let me see if I can find an edge. The edge says that this is from Hamil Textile, Hamil Textiles Limited. And that's the only information it's giving me. And I'll give you a little. It's got a number after it. If you guys have a way of searching this, there are some people who can go out and search fabrics on the internet and find exactly what they're looking for. And I have a difficult time. It's a struggle for me. So you get all of these movie posters. You got John Wayne and Oregon Trail, and John Wayne and Westward Ho, and Gene Autry, the singing cowboy.
The singing cowboy.
Buck Jones, Riding for Justice. So this piece is going to be $7. It also shows vintage movie cameras, the reels, some tickets, some the chalkboard pieces, the director's chairs, and yeah, it's so much fun. It's just so much fun. Then there's here we go, the covered wagon. The imagery is great. The bright red just really, really is excellent. And if you did have a Western room you were doing for someone, then this also could make great pillow material or
yeah. That would be great pillow for like a little movie room or movie night to pull that out. That'd be fun.
You don't even have to be into horses and stuff. If you're an old movie buff, old Western buff, this is the fabric for you. So this piece is $7 and it is number 9.
I just love the graphics on there. It's so cool.
Yeah, look at that one. Max Brand's Silver Trip.
Yeah, that's just really cute.
Buck Jones, Riding for Justice.
So much fun.
I know. So anyway,
I used to love. There was one John Wayne movie that was a really good one. It was called. Oh gosh, I can't. It wasn't called Scarface, but the guy in it was Scarface. It was really good. I watch it every so often still. It had Natalie Wood in it, and she was very young. It was good.
Oh, and it was a Western?
Yeah, but it was a really good Western. It had a really good story.
I don't know that one. There are a handful of John Wayne movies that I absolutely love. One of them is Hatari. And he's in Africa in Hatari. And it's not necessarily a Western. Yeah, he's so back in the day, the way zoos would get animals is they would
yes, I think I do know this movie.
They would hire people to capture the animals. Mm-hmm. And this is a movie where somebody comes down to take photographs for a zoo or like National Geographic magazine or something like that. And it's that person's experience with John Wayne and his crew of wild animal catchers. So there's that one. There's McClintock, which is a Western.
Okay, there's another one he does with I can't for the life of me think of it. But he lives on an island, and his older daughter from his first marriage or something finds him and is coming to visit him, and he has 3 new children.
And that's called Donovan's Reef.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is oh my God, that's such a good
It
movie.
also has come on, what's his name? He was in Paint Your
funny
Wagon.
guy. He's a funny guy. I can't think of his name.
He was in Cat Ballou, and he won an Oscar. Yeah. And his comment was, "The horse should have won the Oscar."
Yeah.
And he was in Paint Your Wagon with Lee Marvin is his name.
Lee Marvin, that's it.
He was in Paint Your Wagon with Clint Eastwood. His name is Lee Marvin. He is one of the most excellent actors. I follow.
That's a good movie. It's not a Western. If you don't watch John Wayne because you think all his movies are Westerns, it's not a Western, and it's really good.
It's not a Western. It's not a flying war movie. Yeah. It's what happened after World War I or World War II. And after the war, he decides to stay in the islands with him and a couple of buddies. And he pretends that his best friend's kids are his when his best friend's daughter from another marriage comes down to visit. And it's really good.
It's a good movie. It's
a really good movie.
It's lighthearted, but it's got a good story to it.
Very good. I totally agree. All right, and that is mine. Yeah. We could go on forever about John Wayne movies. I mean, I could. The reason I like McClintock is about the same reason that we like Donovan's Reef. Even though it's a Western, it is a very lighthearted one. It does deal with a few interesting issues of what happened back in the day after some of the Indian Wars. And John Wayne is an advocate for the Native Americans in that movie, which is always awesome. I love it.
He was a good guy. He was a really good guy. People don't realize that he really was a good guy.
I think that it's amazing though, the things that they did back in the day. I think it was hilarious that he was divorced and married in the same day.
Time is a premium. You got to do what you got to do, get it done, and get it over with. Done.
Exactly.
I wanted to say a couple things. I'm so glad Wendy came back to sell with us today, and we will see more of Wendy coming up. Caroline stepped away for a second, so she'll be back in a second. Because I have the new yard, this is our first year in the new yard, and because I have if you didn't see one of my videos, I do a dehydration video, and I've been dehydrating every single day. So what I decided to do is, if you purchase from me, one of the things I'm going to be putting in your box when you get it is some dehydrated herbs. So I've got basil, I've got some cilantro, I've got some thyme and some green onions. So if you purchase from me, you can look forward to that. If you want to use them, whatever, it's just fresh herbs that I wash, dry, and the sunshine. That's all that goes into it. So you will get one of those in your boxes with me.
I can do a quick show and tell while we're waiting for Caroline.
All right. We'll do a show and tell.
Show and tell.
You guys haven't done your recap yet?
Oh.
No.
Are you going to do your recap?
I'm not going to do a recap. I'm going to just say, if anybody wants to see anything, let me know.
Okay.
I acquired some new paints, and these are watercolors on the bottom, and unfortunately, where's the light? Where's my blue?
Let me see if I can make you bigger. Hold on. I can figure it. There you go.
There is holographic glitter watercolors on top of the coloring that I put down.
No, that's kind of neat.
Wendy, when you do your crafting one day, you need to show your artwork, your doodles.
Yeah, I haven't done a lot of new ones, and I want to show them, but after I get them digitally scanned.
Ooh.
So, yeah, so I've got a lot. The light isn't showing if I move a curtain.
There, right there, right there.
That shows that corner. And then there's also in the clouds, the blue.
Right.
Blue. Oop, there we go. There's the blue glitter showing.
That's pretty, Wendy.
So yeah, I didn't like how this was going, and I had it covered up for a while with a piece of paper. And then I got these paints, and I was like, that's what I need to actually make this look right, to make it pop.
Gorgeous.
So yeah, I was very, very, very pleased when I got these in, and I found them. These are actually, I think I have the little container. Where did I put the container? They are handcrafted glitter and holographic paints, watercolor paints, and I found them on Mercari. And I have been, it's my new thrill. And I wish I just had them a little while ago, and now I can't find them. And that's the way my life works. We're trying to get away from that happening. But yeah, you know. So yeah.
Well, you have to get some of that stuff and show it at the craft sale. That would be cool.
Next month, we'll be having a craft sale. Wendy will be part of the craft sale, and then we'll let you know if there's any other resellers joining us for the craft sale. Bye, Kraken. Have a good day.
Bye, Kraken.
Bye.
We'll let you guys know our upcoming sales, but typically our sales are Mondays on my channel, and then Mondays on my channel, Maria has sales on Wednesdays. Then Fridays I have a sale. Wendy has a craft along, or come watch her craft on Monday morning.
Yep. I do a Monday Make It show where I go on for an hour. There will be a Monday that we decided to do the craft show on. Yep. And on that Monday, I will be doing a 30-minute preview of what I will be showing on the craft channel. And then we'll go directly over to the craft channel at
it's usually a half hour. So like I start my sales at 11:30. My sales are usually one half hour after Wendy's craft along.
Yeah.
So
if the sale is at 11:30 Caroline's time, that makes it at 9:30 Pacific time.
Yep.
And I have no idea what time it is for you, Chrissy.
I'm same as you now. I'm same as you.
Oh, wow. Yep. We switched again.
Yes, we can't make our minds up in Arizona. So we're
on Sundays we always have early bird sale at 10 a.m.
Arizona stays the same. Oregon keeps switching. But I have read that if the entire West Coast, all of the states, Oregon, Washington, and California, decide that they want to stop doing the time change, then if we all agree, then we all go.
All right.
As soon as all three states agree, then
it's about time you guys got it together, Wendy.
Hey,
it's about time you came into the real world.
At least we're saying, okay, we will do this, but we have to do it at the same time as our buddies, because we're pretty close to the Washington. We get there's a lot of people north who live in just over the river in Washington and work in Portland, and then there's a lot of people who at one point in time before World War II, they talked about making another state, and that state would have gone from Eugene, Oregon to Redding, California, and it would have been called the state of Jefferson. And that is where the original state of Jefferson came from. And the main reason is because the climate and the people in that section, there were more people in Portland than there were in Southern Oregon, and there were more people in Southern California than there were in Northern California. And so the voting was a little unbalanced. I believe it's balanced out since then, but it would have been fun.
All right. Thank you guys all for being here. If you watch this in the replay and you're interested in anything, let us know, and we'll let you know, and let us know in the comments below if you're interested in anything. Otherwise, we will see you guys later this week. We hope you guys have a wonderful and joyful weekend. Thank you guys all for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
See you tomorrow.
Good to see you, Randy.